Greetings everyone, I am Lotus Prince, and for this Let's Play, we are going to complete our Renovation Products QuickTime Events trilogy with Time Gal for the Sega CD. You know, one thing rather fascinates me about this game, before my having played it of course, and that is the box art. It just looks weird. The proportions are all strange considering what this game is supposed to be. This is one of those games where the character looks ultra anime. It's kind of a late 80s anime look, even though this game was from the 90s, and it just has that aesthetic about it. I don't know how well you can see this, but you can kind of see screenshots of what Time Gal is actually supposed to look like on the back of the box, but they westernized the box art for the American version. Whereas in Japan, of course, you get accuracy on the cover of the game. This was that sort of weird period in gaming where studios did this every once in a while. They tried to westernize covers, and it sometimes ended up looking really kind of ugly. And in this case, it's not ugly, it's just like, I don't know, there's just something about this. Like, what is this game? Does this make you want to buy it? I guess you got all sorts of cool stuff going around on it, but I don't know, it just throws me for what it is. However, it is cool that this game was brought here at all, and what the basic premise seems to be, according to the back of the box, is that the devious Luda is loose in time and out to change the history of mankind. Help Time Gal stop him before the world as you know it is destroyed. And then it gives you a brief description of the various levels we're going to be entering. But, as we all know, by this point, Renovation Products instruction manuals are almost as fun as their games themselves. So let's take a look at what this has. I haven't taken a look at this yet, so I'm quite curious. It is the future, where time travel is just being perfected. On the eve of its unveiling, a new time machine is the talk of the world. Joseph Harper's Pathforger is about to be showcased live on worldwide television. From his lab, Harper prepares to send his head technician, Time Gal, yeah, that was totally her name in the Japanese version, it had to be, into the time machine to explore the past. Time Gal enters the Pathforger, but before she can get comfortable, a man named Luda suddenly appears from behind the control panel. Luda grabs Time Gal and sends her sprawling out the front of the Pathforger. "I'm going to rule forever, in any and every era the world has ever known," Luda proclaims. In an instant, the evil Luda and the Pathforger are gone. Whoa, it's the path of the original Dark Cloud for the PlayStation 2. "What do we do now, Dr. Harper?" Time Gal cries. I thought this might happen. Hurry! Press that button over there." A part of the lab wall opens and another time machine... Really? Another time machine rolls out into the lab. Whoa. The words Pathforger 2 are clearly visible on the front. "Go get that thief and bring back my stolen Pathforger," Harper shouts. "I'm off. I'll do my best to track him down and protect the world's history. I hope I can catch him since he has a bit of a lead. Do what you can. We're all counting on you, Time Gal." Why don't you go back like 5 minutes ago and just stop him from taking the first time machine? Screw it. Whew! Okay, lives. You have the 4 lives. Easy, normal, hard. Effects. Okay, here we go. The Sega CD game is presented through the Pathforger Time Machine's video camera. Wherever Time Gal appears in time, the camera zooms in and shows the action. You must help Time Gal jump or move to avoid the obstacles Luda has arranged for her. So here's what you see. Reaction jewels, again, kind of justifying the arrows, up, down, left, and right. The actual animation. Score, time period, and facial expressions. So watch out for Time Gal's reaction to your move. So this might be D-pad only. Rotoventure and Revenge of the Ninja both had an action button. In fact, Rotoventure had 2 action buttons, though only 2 directions. Let's see. Oh no, here we go. It's just like, oh my god, it's just like Revenge of the Ninja. A button, engages Time Gal in a fight. B button, same as A button. C button, same as A button. That just cracks me up. You would have had an easier time copying and pasting the A button data into all 3, but no, for B and C, C above. It's hysterical. And then there's your up, down, left, and right. So which way do I need to go? Basic gameplay description. Ooh, Time Gal could stop time at a couple of points, and then you have to check your options, and you have 3 choices of how to get her out of a situation. Interesting. That's a bit of a mechanic that we haven't seen in the other games. You've gotten my attention. And then it tells you some periods Time Gal visits, but I won't tell you those because it would give it away. Maybe I'll go over these if they have interesting enough information after the game is over. So this seems pretty fun. In case a time machine was stolen, he has an identical time machine just in the back. That's instantly my favorite part of this game so far. What a contrived excuse to start the game. Let's see if that's anywhere in the opening movie. I am quite curious. Actually, let's do that right now. Time to start playing. Let's go crazy. Oh boy, here we go again. Welcome back, Wolf Team.
Game creative staff. Wolf Team.
We missed you. That is a happening beat. Oh, and sure enough, he took the time machine. Wow, that was a pretty upbeat tune right there. Okay. Let's go straight to pressing start. Visual mode. Oh, cool. You can actually select what level you want to go on, apparently, with passwords. I'll take it. Options. All of the lives. Odd that you stop at 4, though. Definitely easy. This game is hard. There you go. All 6 effects. Let's do this thing. 44 BC. All right. Jeez.
Hey, good looking. You're my kind of guy.
Ugh.
Oh, how old are you? Oh,
The best voice acting.
no. Oh,
So if all 4 buttons flash, it appears to be an action. And it is very easy to mess up. It is very easy to mess up. Wow. I'm glad I hit the checkpoint at least. Also, once again, notice the flashing. Not the buttons, but the areas in the background. That's what would happen if I were playing on hard mode, I think. Oh, thank God, that's the level. This game is brutal, because as you can see, I have to look not in the center of the screen, but actually anywhere but the center of the screen. 1600 BC. I have to circle the entire perimeter of the screen. And there are 16 levels here, some of them longer than others, but that means I have lots of opportunities to die. And that was probably the shortest level in the game, thank God. Okay. What? 70 million BC. Well, alright. This voice acting is going to kill me by inches, I swear to God. And you know that there was probably, like, no voice acting in the Japanese version. Wait, I was killed? I honestly did not even see how that happened. Oh, maybe that was it. Crap. Ugh. Yeah, just so you know, it is likely that I'm gonna get a game over. Like a straight up game over. This game is brutal. Oh man, I died right before the last section. Whatever, I'm out. I don't really care about score. 30,000 BC. The voice acting is amazing. It sounds like you're getting food in Sim Ant. Do you remember that sound? That was pretty good too. I really almost screwed that up. My finger was on the down button. That sucks. Tokiwo Tomorai! Let's get away. Aw, sweet. I've already lost track of what level I'm on, like 5 or 6. 65 million BC. Is this when the dinosaurs died then? Let's see what happens. How many dinosaur periods am I going to deal with? Again, ugh. Shoot him in his face. That's terrifying. Let's go up. Down will make me drown. Shooting the enemy... Yeah, I made the right decision. Hey, I'm out. These levels are stressful, let me tell you. You have to really be on top of things and scan all 4 sides of the screen. It's not easy. 1991. Ooh. The good news is it's possible to gain extra lives by points, but it's not easy. Oh, well. And there goes my life I just gained. I think I gained 1 because I died a bunch of times already. This game is hard. And you know what? I can buy the dinosaurs, but why do these guys just immediately want to kill me? I just showed up. I was minding my own, oh my god, business. All of the stress. Let's jump onto the heli. Going up walks right into tanks, and the water is too far down. Oh, hell yeah. See, it's the worst to get a game over at the end of a level, because then you have to restart the entire level. You do have limited continues, but they're limited. 1941, alright. Oh no. I'm just on the wing of a plane. And I'm dead. And that wasn't even a wrong button press. Like, I just had no time. 2 continues left. This game does not forgive. It really doesn't. The closest it comes to forgiving is checkpoints within a level if you do not yet have a game over. Also, yeah, they mirrored the level. That's actually really cool. So I can't just close my eyes and beat the level with no effort once I've memorized the pattern. It might reverse on me. The ship? Nope. The whole level again? Come on. That's why this gets tired really quickly. Well, let's try something different. Also, she's pretty good. Jumping from plane to plane. Let's... Well, hope for luck is ridiculous. Let's go for the ocean. Oh, made the right decision. You can hear the little sound. Jeez. Everything wants me dead. Ugh. Again, quite the... Jeez. Quite the jump. That's terrifying. I may not beat this game. Good thing there's some degree of context clue. Oh good, that's the level. Thank God, that level was hard. Oh boy, the stress. The year 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's this guy's problem? Take that, loser. Ugh. This voice acting really is like some of the most cringeworthy I've heard. This is what people remember from Sega CD. You know, I think I spoiled the audience by playing... Crap, by playing Snatcher first. Because they had amazing voice acting, and now it's like, no, here's what people actually remember. I gotta beat more levels in the first try. That'll give me more points, which means it'll give me more lives. That was an incredible jump. For God's sake. Okay, the level's over. Let me out of here. 1588. What's... Oh, really? Ah, cool. That's less cool. This guy really wants me dead. And now he's dead. There's no way he survived that. Whoa. You're damn right. Small ship? I think I'm dead. I am not even halfway through the game, and I'm down to what I think is my last credit. This sucks. This game is super hard. And because I'm continuing, I gotta start the level over. Very unpleasant. So there's a degree of memorization involved, at least regarding which choices to make. So there's that pirate right. Shouldn't have messed with me for absolutely no reason. Alright, let's try again. Let us go to the big ship. Yeah. Too bad I have to wait for the countdown, though. Oh, that was the last decision? Oh, come on. Well, at least I nailed it on my first try. That'll give me some much-needed points. The year 999. And it's too spooky for me. Holy crap. I don't think this is canon to actual human history. And he's still coming? This is brutal. Yeah, let's see you fight me without a body, sucker. Okay. Oh, thank God. More points, please. I need more points. Oh, the year 4000. I think I'm halfway through the game now, because we have past levels and future levels, which means I have a whole other half of the game to play. Think I'll do it? I'm questioning myself. I think I almost screwed that up. Also, this is awesome. Oh, nice. I lucked out, I think. Oh, what a relief. Yeah, that might have gotten me that life I needed. I need all the help I can get. Meanwhile, last year... Holy crap. Okay, question. Ugh. Big question. Ugh. What was it that happened between this year and next that made these monsters irrelevant? Like, they weren't in the year 4000. Oh. Shooting the enemy is useless. Going up is where the enemy is. Let's open the hatch. You like how our, like, face on the lower part of the screen reacts depending on the decision you make? Oh, thank God. 2 stages down, 6 to go. All of the stress. Oh, maybe that was the extra life sound? I heard that little phone ringing sound. 2001. Oh, the distant future. That is hysterical. Did you know that over a decade ago, it was Hokuto no Future? With, like, 80s punks? 80s punks with swords? I pressed the button? Oh, wow, I'm dead. Okay, I start with the bike at least. What a pain in the ass. I wanted all the points. I need the points to get lives. There it is. Straight. Making a right, there's a truck, and making a U-turn, there's the thugs. Oh, damn it, I lost just at the last second. 5,000 is really not enough to get me anywhere. Oh boy, 5 levels to go, I think. 3,001. Oh my God. Wow, this guy just shows up and wants me dead. That's terrifying. How do I deal with this? Oh, that's how. Jeez. I have good turning. And so does this guy, who could apparently fit here. Take that, loser. Wow. Wow. Down? I'm dead now. Well then. See, like that I really have trouble choosing what to do. Up? Oh, thank God. Right into the enemy. Perfect choice, right? Oh, or there was another tunnel. That's fine. Okay, was that the 3rd or 4th stage? How many stages do I have left? Ah, crap. 2010, the distant future. Even more distant. This will be our lives. That is some jump. At least I have some context for crap for this. It's so hard that the action button is every flashing direction because I see a direction and I press it. But they're all of the directions. And now I just cost myself any hope I would have of gaining a life. Jeez. God damn. I am probably gonna have to start the entire freaking game over. That's what sucks. Like, I can't afford to, make any mistake. And that part where I had to jump right on the electrical power lines was super hard to see because there were electrical power lines. See, that flashing right side arrow, not easy. Oh my god, I'm out. God, this sucks. Alright. Oh, 4001, hello. That's terrifying.
Where are you?
You're dead. You're dead. Oh, nice. Oh my god, is this the boss? This is the guy in the opening cutscene. And he blocks my shots with his freaking Wonder Woman bracelets. Ah, gotcha. Oh my god, did I beat the game? That was close. Oh, jeez. Victory! Oh, this game really puts on the pressure. Congratulations, you have saved mankind from a great crisis. The peaceful world is here to stay. Bless the time gal. Oh, jeez. That was no joke. It is so easy to mess up in this game. Oh, but I did it. Oh my god. I can put my controller down. Wow. Alright. This was a short game, but it really is no joke. I think I got lucky. I actually had one more continue. I'll be honest, I had tried this game once before. My footage didn't end up capturing, but I got a game over in the second half of the game. I had to play all the way up back to where I died, and I got another game over on the way to even that happening. So I was on a third playthrough, and my file was like an hour long. Here, it's closer to a little over 20 minutes. And that's because I played the game, despite my complaining, relatively well considering what this game is. I will remind you one more time that this is easy mode, and normal mode I think is more demanding with the reflexes, which means it's super demanding. In hard mode, I think they take away the action button flashes and you have to rely solely on the background's context. So, good luck. If you're playing this game for the first time on hard mode, you have to have the most insane observational and reflexive skills. It's out of control. Oh, man. What a relief. The opening music was kind of cheesy, but I'll say not as cheesy as Road Avengers with its, I don't know, its lyrics just made it sound a little cornier. Ending music, this one is playing it a little bit more straight, at least it sounds that way to me. Oh, PR. This is one thing I find fascinating about the really old games. The people on a team, there's like 3 people on a team. US R&D, 2 people. It just amuses me. When you see games today, their credits are like an hour long. It's out of control. manual text. Anyone who does the manual is freaking top tier when it comes to Renovation Products. The packaging was good, but again, not big on the Americanized design. Translator, I guess. I don't know what, the ending text? Unless you count the manual. Oh, here we go. Thanks to these people. I wonder if it's going to be like the other games where they have thanks for these people. That was pretty cool. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Thanks to you, but this person gets special thanks. He gets double the thanks. Thank you, Mr. K. Fukushima. You're alright. Okay. So, how was your day? Mine was alright, thank you. I was just playing Time Gal on the Sega CD, and... am I supposed to... Okay, am I supposed to press something? Because, like, what was my score for? What happened to the high scoreboard? Let me pick up my controller again. I will press something. Okay. I will press start then. There it is. Alright. I actually have to press start. Yay! I'll put in my name as because this is going to be deleted the moment I turn the game off anyway. Bam! Like a boss. And we're back. Operation Wolf Team opening theme. And there you go. Overall, this was a pretty sweet game. It's short, but that's if you're playing it right. This game's super hard. I would say the hardest of the 3 Renovation Product games I've played. The QuickTime event ones. So there's definitely replay value in, again, seeing the wrong endings, trying to go for a high score, and, God help you, beating the normal and hard difficulties. Entertaining experience. Well, we've done it. We beat Time Gal. This was really an interesting game. I would say that it's probably the hardest of the 3 Renovation Products QuickTime event games I've played because, again, regarding how to use directions when the prompts come up, there's always the flashing context-sensitive areas on the screen, but if you're looking for basic arrows, then they're on the perimeter of the screen, which means that not only can you not focus on what's going on in front of you, but also your eyes have to be constantly moving all around the screen to be able to pick up on what's going on. On top of that, instead of there being a separate prompt for the action button, like both Road Avenger and Revenge of the Ninja had, with Time Gal, it's all 4 directions flashing at once. So if you're concentrating really hard on just one direction, you may see it flash and press that particular button, like I did, instead of the action button. So it can be disorienting. One other thing that's interesting is that there come points where you have to make a decision and choose one of 3 options, and 2 of them will instantly get you killed. Usually the logic makes good sense, and once the decision is made, you can see why you should have chosen the correct option, especially once it's actually executed. But those can be gotcha moments and take away precious lives. However, it's always the same decisions every time, so you can get a hang of how to do the individual levels. Now, one thing I particularly like about this game is that it has a password system. So if you're doing particularly badly at some particular level, you need more practice with it, you can actually use the password to jump to that level and be able to play it all you want until eventually you get good enough at each level to the point where you can tackle the whole game at once. But man, this game does not let up. Both Revenge of the Ninja and Road Avenger also had permanent game over areas, but this game just seemed to be harder. I don't know what it was about it. Now, as for the, well, other than the arrow presses, of course, but I don't know, I just seem to have more difficulty with it in general. Now, as for the level design, this one's a little weird. There's no cohesiveness, and that's on purpose. You're bouncing all over the place in the universe and in time, so you have no idea what you're going to come up against next. A gigantic gladiator who is, again, gigantic for some reason, complete with a panther outside of the arena? Okay. Pirates, ghosts, weird aliens, super future bikers, robots, like, there are no rules. It's completely out of control. but of course it makes for a very interesting gameplay experience because developers can do whatever the hell they want when it comes to designing the levels. If you get bored by a level, hey, that's okay. A couple more button presses and it's going to be gone and you're going to be in somewhere else. And there are 16 levels to view. It's crazy. Now, you may have noticed this during the Let's Play, but I said that there were 8 past levels, 8 future levels, and therefore I kind of misjudged how far I was in the game. It seems that there are 10 past levels, well, past into present anyway, like the 1990s, and then 6 future levels. So there's a little bit of a divide, but you definitely seem to go through the past first and then the future second, because the final boss is in the year 4001. I do like how defeating him seems to save everything. It didn't seem like he was really exerting his influence on any other era in time. I think that was just done for the instruction booklet so there's something to write about. The dinosaurs, there was no influence of this Luda person there. It's just like, whoops, sorry, wrong time, better go. I also like how the plot of the game is that Time Girl grabs a second time machine. I guess she had that little thing in her belt that could stop time, but it seemed that either she was getting sucked into a void completely out of her control, or she was pressing the button and just sort of hoped that whatever happened, happened. The actual time machine seems to be unique in its design, but hey, as was the case with the other 2 games, they write the instruction booklets to give a little bit of context to something that may not really have any, and may not even really need any. Overall, though, this was an entertaining experience, as were the other 2 Renovation Product QuickTime Event games. It was a lot of fun, and just for the sake of refreshing your memory, they were Road Avenger, Revenge of the Ninja, and Time Gal. Road Avenger particularly stood out because you were driving the car, right down to braking and accelerating, and everything you did made perfect sense on the screen, and it was more about the level designs than anything else. With Revenge of the Ninja, there was more standard QuickTime Event play, press the buttons to dodge the traps. Now, this game was a little less cohesive with its level design, especially because the levels appear in a random order, except for the ending ones and I think the first one, so it just becomes a showcase of enemies. With Time Gal, sometimes it's the level that wants you dead, at least as far as faceless tanks and dinosaurs go, and sometimes it's actual enemies like pirates or that crazy spirit that just wouldn't go down no matter what you did. So all of these things are definitely worth playing, and they each have their own particular qualities that make them stand out, and overall, thoroughly entertaining products. I hope you enjoyed watching this Let's Play, as much as I had fun actually playing the game. It's been a really good time. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, everyone.